Good morning, Keisha. Good morning, Cutesy. How y'all pretty ladies doing this morning? Good morning, Miss Carla. Good morning, good morning. How's y'all Monday morning going so far? Getting your day started, Cutesy? Oh, how is Charlie daughter doing? How is Charlie daughter doing? Good morning, Miss Sandra. Good morning, Sandra. Okay, you working from home as normal and just finishing up on Moore's Live from last night. Yes, Sandra. That's what I want to talk about a little this morning while I'm out walking. I've already walked our nephew, and he's in the house, laid on the cold floor. So I said, let me go live for a second. Good morning, Carrie with 2 degrees. Good morning, Kim C. I was listening to Truth Live while I walked Charlie this morning. So that's why I didn't go live. I was listening to her. QC says she is fine. I think she's always going to be bad as hell. That's so crazy, QC. So, ladies, for y'all that don't know, QC has one of Charlie's puppies. Yes, we made it Charlie and my cousin's dog, the one I put the pictures up last week, Angel. So he's Charlie, she's Angel. So that's why we call him Charlie's Angel. So I had Angel 2 days last week, and my husband and my cousin decided to make them about a year or so ago. And yeah, QC got one of the puppies, y'all. And unfortunately, I had her the weekend I was flying to Dallas and I brought her to QC. And that weekend, the other where her mother, Angel, made her so bad. She was so rough with her. And I think QC, that's what happened. Because she was not like that. She was so sweet and precious. And but that weekend, I don't know. I guess Angel knew we had split all the puppies up and she wasn't going to have her babies anymore. And she just made her tough. I mean, really, really tough. How you doing? Um, let's see. So Keisha said, I see Janky TT with the shits, but Ashley already this morning. Well, Keisha, Janky's a little upset. Good morning, Levette. Janky's a little bit upset this morning because that 7 hour live she did came tumbling down. Oh, it came tumbling down. Good morning, Monique. Good morning, Creating My Soft Life. Yes, y'all. It's just me this morning. Charlie's back at the house. I've already walked him. I was telling the ladies that I was watching Truth in the City live this morning while walking Charlie. So I wanted to give her her time. So I didn't want to go live while she was live. But yes, y'all. So if y'all didn't hear me, yeah, Janky's a little upset. She said that's why she don't play with y'all hoes because her life came tumbling down. That long 7 hour live she did yesterday, yeah, it got struck. But you got to learn the rules to the game. When you strike people, what do you expect? She struck, or somebody over there struck Ashley's page. So it don't feel good when the rabbit got the gun. So, but yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to talk. I know Amora did the live last night. Mira is home. or whatever you want to call that. Because baby, that's a house. Well, an apartment. You know how they say a house is not a home. That ain't no home because I don't feel no warmth or loving or any kind of anything coming from there. She said, "Yeah, that is what she get." I seen Ashley sent me the screenshot, and I seen where she posted it, and I fell out laughing. Do you hear me? I fell out laughing. I said, "Oh, got her. 7 hours just gone like that. Just a waste of damn time. She ain't getting no super chat." I think they said she got 4 gifts, and them gifts, y'all, be pennies. I ain't gonna even lie. If you send like one of them low gifts, it's really pennies that they get. So she literally got pennies. Then she couldn't even leave the live up because it was struck. So can't nobody go back and replay it. So that was just 7 hours on a good Sunday wasted. I mean, just wasted. But hey, it's the name of the game. That is the name of the game, baby. Do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. And not only that, y'all, she just plays so many games, you know. It's so pretty out here today. Not a lot of birds out this morning, though. But man, do you hear me, Monica? Monica, Ashley is the birthday. Ashley is the birthday. That's what she gets clock it. That's a sign that the Lord is tired of her mess. You better say it. He is absolutely tired of her mess. Yes, Levette. Look, Amore went. So it was late. So she got off the call with us, and then she was watching the movie with Jay. Well, apparently Jay fell asleep. So I was like, man, I don't really want to call Amora this late because I know she watched the movie with Jay. But you know how it is when it's something. Um, not a 911, but I wanted her to put the news out. So I called, she was whispering. I said, "Hey," I said, Amora, you sleep?" She's like, "No, just finished watching the movie." I said, "Amira out." But not only that, she just came live and said her and Robin ain't together no more. They broke up before she went to jail. She was like, "Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all?" So she was like, "Okay, let me listen to this. I'm gonna call you back." Girl, you think I got that call back? I'm still waiting on that call. You know how she do. She hit that damn live button so fast. So yeah. But good morning, Gloria. Thank you, Levette, for greeting everybody. But yeah, but y'all, that live, mm, mm, mm. First of all, we have seen this story before. Didn't it feel like when Bree was sitting on them stairs or when Bree was at that restaurant table and he was coaching her what to say? That's what I felt like last night. That's exactly what I felt. I was just like, wait, what? Hey, Cotton Pink. This live felt so save my image, baby. You could just see, and I hate that for her. I really do, y'all. I'm gonna turn the camera off. I hate that for her because she does look like a genuine soul. She looks like she means well. She looks like she has good energy. She looks like all around she's a positive person. But y'all know a narc will destroy a person like Amira. And I know I told y'all my story about the narc that I dated for 10 months and ran for 2 years, trying to get away. But that's who she reminds me of, besides the narc that um, his ex was she was a Christian girl, really, really into the Lord. And I just knew, I said, he gonna destroy her. Her life will never be the same. He's gonna change who she is. And that's what I see with Amira. He's going to break her. If she ever been broken before, he's gonna break her. If she better get away now because all I see is brokenness. I didn't finish the live, but she told two stories, well, lies about how she broke up with him. Sandra, yes. Ashley and I were just on the phone talking about it, and she didn't know that I guess that Amora had kind of caught it. But we heard her say they broke up the morning she went to jail, right? At the end of the live, she said they broke up today, which was yesterday, the day she got out. So, and she repeated it multiple times. I mean, multiple times she repeated it. So, which one is it? Of course, we'll never know because he manipulates their brain so much to save his image and to, oh, don't put our business out there. I mean, look at Season. She's still manipulated. Season has not come out here and expose Robert. She tried to do it in a classy, sneaky way, but we will never know because he's that damn manipulative. We heard that girl say that basically she was the cause of his income to decline. Come on. We know how Facebook works. We know when they get paid. We know when YouTube gets paid. Well, I know definitely because of Amora. So who does he think he fooling? Besides, he can fool her because she's ignorant. She he know how to find the ignorant ones, y'all. His sisters, whenever they were ignorant to Facebook, he was able to manipulate them. He was able to manipulate his brother. He's admin on everybody's page. See, you could not pull that with Candace because Candace read for herself. I'll be all in my back office checking. Hold up, that's not the last four of my debit card. That's not the last four of my checking account. What you mean? See, because they don't ask no questions and they don't read. They got a saying, you want to keep something from a black person, put it in a book. And that's because our asses don't read. But girl, he's definitely telling her what to say, especially since she has to stay there. Yes. And that's the sad part, Kim C, because she has no choice. Like she said yesterday, where am I going to go? She's homeless. She has nowhere. To me, I would be back at my mother's house. Because that's what, I don't know what the conditions are at her mom's house, but they seem like they have a loving relationship. When they're interactive in the car, I would be back at my mother's house. So that's the first place I went after divorce. Yeah, I left a freshly built home that we just built and went straight back to my mother's house. My mama said, come on, regroup, rebuild. And that's what I did. So it's no way I would be sitting up in that man's house. Y'all, this girl got out yesterday. I don't know what time. I didn't even check. She was released yesterday. Do y'all know this man was in a club last night? Matter of fact, one of our supporters' sisters seen him in the club last night, looking like he looked. I believe Amir has more to say, but she has nowhere to go right now. She's scared what he can do to her like he did to Miss Season. Yep. And she witnessed it. She witnessed what happened with Season. See, she didn't witness what happened with Bree, but these hard head ass women don't listen. I don't know why they think they better than the ones before them. Why do women think like that? Oh, he'll never treat me like that. That's their mindsets. Levette said, I feel sorry for her. Good morning, Lashina. I believe he told her to come out and say that. But she got confused as to what to say and just let anything roll off of her tongue. She better run for her life from that man. Yes, Sandra. Good morning, Tammy, baby. He manipulates the crap out of her, Levette, but he can. You can't manipulate no strong woman. Baby, I'm so damn strong. I'll be manipulating this ass to do what I want him to do. Like me and the narc will never make it. I gave that narc hell to one. Y'all, I had that man after the first 4 months saying, I want the Candace that I had the first 4 months. Well, that Candace gave you a lot of grace because he was going through some little custody battles and he had me thinking like his ex-wife. this or whatever. And she was holding a baby from him. But y'all, the whole time I hear what he's saying, but I'm also researching because you know me, I got investigated all through my blood. I'm like listening to trying to find what's true and what's not. We from a small city, so I know people that know her. I'm asking questions. So that man said, I want the Candace I had the first 4 months. Nah, that Candace was giving you a lot of grace. This Candace, this is what you got because I didn't play no games with him. But he manipulates the crap out there. He manipulates everybody, though. We see it. And see who he is right now and who Bree is right now. He used to manipulate Bree, but he can't manipulate her no more. She too strong right now. That's not the same Bree that was in a relationship with him, that was in a marriage with him. And that's what he don't understand. Good morning, Lacondas. Reading is fundamental. You are right. Yes. Good morning, Binky Bink. Well, she could have stayed. Kim C. Girl, look. Oh, I don't know. That's a sad situation to be in, though. Lashina, I would have run, girl, I would have ran back to my mother's house so fast. I would have took train, plane, Uber, whatever it took. I would have been out of there. Amora said she come from the woods? Lord, that lady is hilarious. Gloria, Amora don't care what she say. And half of the time she be like, I said that. We be on the back end laughing like, Amora, you don't know what you said. And she said she don't have any friends and family where she is. Wow. Well, that's how a narc love them, though. They love to separate you from your friends and your family, from your loved ones. Good morning. I'm listening, but getting ready for doctor's appointment. Okay, Kim, hopefully your doctor's appointment, you have good positive results. Miss Dreads, good morning. Oh, you love, thank you, Miss Dreads. I seen you sent me a friend request on TikTok. I'm gonna accept it today. I wanted to make sure it's the same person. They be trying to get on your social media, child, so they could take your pics and mock your old pics and all that. You know what we dealing with. She better get away quick before it's too late. Binky, their 20 days saved her. She should have, like, almost like a drug addict in rehab. Once they're in rehab for 30 days, you can't go back to the same environment you came from because you're going to go right back to them same people who doing them same drugs. And that's how I feel about Amira. She went right back to the toxicity of where she had just come from. And we know them people. We know Robert, y'all. We know Robert. We have watched this man. I have probably watched Robert, but it's been almost 4 years for all this crap, the saga. So probably a good 8 years I have watched him. I remember when he was big. So we know we see a small snippet of him being nice to her. You know how they first started off. But the true Robert, y'all, that we know is the Robert that's disrespecting women. It's the Robert that is filming people and they telling him stop recording their ass. It's the disrespectful Robert. And Amor showed the video yesterday of how he respected the man when the man shooed him away with his hands. Like, dude, get that camera out my face. And he, all right, man, all right. But then with the girls, he basically cursed them. Y'all better get y'all ass under the table. Like, that tell you that he has zero respect for women, for females as a whole. No respect, but he'll respect the hell out of a man because he's a coward. Good morning, Ateria. Manipulative with a dark heart. Yes. Okay. You can only extend grace for so long. I'm glad you got out of that. Girl, I spent most of the time getting out of it. But see, he couldn't handle me though. He didn't know how to handle me. Like the things that I heard that others went through with him, I didn't experience that. That man ain't never called me out my name. That man ain't never pulled all that stuff because I didn't play that with him. So a person will only treat you how you allow them to. And that's what we see all the time. Like, stop allowing these men to mistreat you because once you allow it one time, they got you. They know how, oh, I can, she weak, I got her. That man is playing mind games with a mirror, and we seen it last night. Um, Thank you, Binky. Miss House, good morning. That man only worried about his image, his views. You saying it while I'm typing. That's all. It's always about him, all the time. Always about his image. Boy, that image so fucked up. Who cares at this point? Like you cannot manipulate anybody, any strong woman who, first of all, has dealt with other men like you. I mean, he can manipulate them weak ones and them old ass biddies, them old miserable biddies that follow him. And I don't even think he manipulating them. I think they see him for who he is. They just in so deep they can't flip now. They can't speak against him now after fighting for him for almost 4 years. Monica said, I believe she called her mom to pick her and rose up. They must have been arguing. Then the police came. Then, yeah, something happened, Monica. You know what? I said the same thing. That mom came and got her baby and her grandbaby, and she didn't even go, she was in the garage. She didn't even go up to the apartment. He didn't even come down and put the girl damn suitcase in the car. So something happened that day. They were probably arguing. Like you said, the police was called, they ran her name. She had all these warrants and they had to detain her. She had too many warrants for them to let her go. She had been absconding for so long and she was fugitives of 3 different jurisdictions. So I guarantee you, the way that all unfolded, something definitely happened that day, that morning. Um, and who knows? It could have been a neighbor that called the police. You know, they are in them small ass apartments. That's why I apartment lived for a very long time. I did that. My first home was an apartment. When I first moved to Houston, I had an apartment. Me and my kids' dad, baby, you couldn't pay me to go into an apartment. So while we got the lady on top of the stove that be bragging about her community, girl, you got to whisper. You can't have no argument up in there. Your neighbors hear you. So I'm sure it could have been the neighbors that called. But something happened that morning. I agree, Monica. Good morning, J. Lou. Hey, Ashley. I was telling them, girl, how you got Janky over there spitting. Look, spitting and snorting. Y'all, Ashley struck Janky video, y'all. 7 hours of hard labor. That girl snatched that shit like her weave got snatched back. Her wig got snatched. So all them 7 hours of all that bullshit, of all that hard work, Ashley, that girl thought that was good content and you snatched it like that. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Good morning, Angie. Good morning to everybody. If I haven't said a good morning to Juana, he made her come out and give that live. His image been damaged. People been stepped away from him. She's so confused and letting RH make a fool out of her. I agree. I agree. That's so true. ATL is a big city. She could easily find someone to just hang out with. She let him isolate her. I agree with that too. Hey, Alicia. I'm liking your short video of RH looking like a goofy clown. Embarrassing. Yeah, Monica. I had to do that. I had to do that video because I love when people make him look like a fool that he is because he think he can manipulate everybody. So when they do that to him, I'll be like, yeah. Let me just make sure I catch up on some of the. Amira says she asked for divine intervention and everything went downhill with her in RH. Miss Season asked for the same divine intervention. Something is going on with RH doing too much with these women. I agree. RH a weak ninja and he'll disrespect women but will bow down to men. Say that again, Binky Bink. Good morning, Aisha. Hey, Pokey. Yes, he will. And that's a true coward. But he don't know how to Binky Bink say Ashley Janky bad at you, girl. Oh my God. Is she bad? She said, that's why I don't play with hoes. That was the title of her. She screenshot, you know how YouTube will say this video has been taken down for harassment, bullying, or whatever it says. She took a screenshot of that, y'all, and said, "This is why I don't play with hoes." Oh Lord. That's why you don't play with hoes. That's too funny. Um, see who comments I may have missed. I'm with you though, Monica. No, I'm sorry, Alicia, with that divine intervention, baby. But they need to pray on it before they get in it with him. You know what I'm saying? Like God gives you discernment. Well, some people don't have it, but why you wait till you get caught up in the damn near a year and then ask for God's divine intervention? Shoot, I need his intervention now. Hey, Sonya. I agree, Candy. His camp definitely knows exactly who and how he is. Like you said, they are in too deep. Yeah, they see that, y'all. These women ain't all crazy. They really do see it. From the Lysandras to the Aisha Howards to the, Latays and Harmony, they see what he is. You got to think about it. These are black women who have probably been in all kind of different relationships that men have mistreated them. They see it. They've been in it. They recognize it. They've seen it in their husbands and their exes, and so, but they're in too deep at this point. And they're like, with us, with our side. We're not no flip floppers, and they're not flip floppers. And I respect them for not flip flopping because I can't stand a flip flopper. Janky, fishy, them ones that jump from side to side. I can't deal with people like that. I can't deal with no unloyal ass person. So I respect them for not flip flopping, but and you got to realize if they call him out of on his bullshit, and Truth in the City said that this morning. If y'all call him out, they gonna turn on them. She said how y'all know she used to be a Robert supporter, and she said how when she used to be up on panels, and she would like speak to the things that she seen that Robert was doing, she could see the chat changing on her. They would get upset and start changing on her in the middle of the live because you can't speak against this man. They all will turn. So them people ain't trying to lose them supporters. Think about it. Latte got a whole house out this deal. Without Bree, that chick and her children would still be living in the closet. And I said children, but they can't go against him. But and who was that? I think it was know if that was Ashley who said that yesterday. Oh, but I better believe they in them back chats dogging his ass out. I can't believe Robert doing this bullshit to this girl. He's starting to look like the problem. But then they'll come on the front end. The truth is, the truth is a good man. Y'all, them people ain't crazy. Um, I wonder how long she gonna stay in his house and record from that same bed while he in the club like he is in his 20s. That told me everything I need to know, Sandra. This girl, first day after 20 days of being gone, what would y'all man do? What say you was gone for now I ain't gonna say the jail, a 20-day vacation. And whatever happened, you went to go visit your mama, whatever, you back. Would your husband or your significant other go to a club the first day you get back? Or would they be trying to snuggle up with you? Look, get them a little something, something. Spend time. That man was in the club the first day. The guy ain't been home for 3 hours. He in the club. He done used it up for EBT cards and got his whole kitchen restocked and gone. Good morning, Sassy D. She say, way to go, Ash. Good morning, Vet. Hey, Amora Spot. Y'all boy Charlie, y'all nephew is resting right now. I walked him earlier. J. Lou, yes, that's why she on the members live. Yep. I think she's recording or something. They told me on Facebook and members live or something like that. Um, oh, Monique talking to Sonya. Snatched it like I snatched baby doo-doo from her. That baby doo-doo. Did you see the live before her mom came? She was in the corner outside sitting on the ground. That's when she said, "I don't condone how they bully Bree." Um, that was a clue then. Yeah, I seen that live, but wasn't that after when she was in back in Baltimore with her mom? Or was that before? So I don't follow her, so I don't be knowing half the stuff that's going on unless somebody tell me. But I have the recording of her saying that she doesn't like them bullying Bree. And I do think she is that type of woman. I don't have like, any ill will. I just wish she wasn't so damn stupid and naive. Like, I don't know. Everybody not brought up the same though, y'all. Um, hey Danny, we see through it all. He scared her. Yep. And you know what he threatened her with. If you go against me or you say something, my people, they coming after you. Just like he did Season. It's the same game with all these women. RH does the same thing every time and expect different results. Or he don't even care about the results, honestly. But his day coming, y'all. His day is coming. Candy, I love you and Ashley's Southern Country Louisiana accent. My parents are from Louisiana too, and y'all sound like all my cousins in Louisiana. People I tend to ask me if I'm from Louisiana too. Girl, yeah, we got a little twang in our voice. I don't always hear it, but everybody here, like especially in Houston, they like, "Yep, you're not from here." My daughter was talking about that yesterday. So we moved here when she was 9 in the 5th grade, and she said people said she don't have an accent, and I'm like, "Yeah, you were so young. You've been here most of damn near half of your life, so it's probably not as strong as mine." Jackie said she was going to get Ashley for defamation, but didn't feel like running to the courts. Binky Bink, she said that. No, Janky, nothing Ashley said was defaming. She know that. Good morning, Nudu. Nunu, she knows that. Good morning, Core. Danny, Charlie is in there on the floor next to his daddy. My husband was still asleep. He off today. And I walked him this morning and went and put his butt up. I'm waiting to see what they say after he missed his weekend. They don't want to talk about that, Sonya. If y'all recall, the paperwork says after the summer is over and once baby girl starts school, they're back to the every other weekend. He gets the weekend right after school starts. Did y'all see him with his baby this weekend? That told me everything I needed to know. Look, I know they weekends like I know me and my husband weekends with our with my bonus son. It's the same weekend. And guess what? Hmm. I guess he had something else better to do. Good morning, Toya. This my first time. Thank you, Toya. I be watching, girl. I love you and OB's lives. I love them. Yeah, show some love to Toya. If you in is it North Carolina or South Carolina area? But Toya doing her thing with cooking. I seen people shouting her out about her egg rolls and all kind of stuff. So definitely show some love. He was in the club not long after Amira got out because I got a text saying, Binky Bink. I told them I ain't want to say who, but I told them one of our sisters, a loud talker sister, seen him in the club last night. Uh, is Charlie in protective custody? Danny, look, yep. I have to, girl, I got to hide your dog, hide your fish, hide your ducks, everything. They attack everything. Truth in the City said that this morning. She said, y'all, the damn dog got attacked, y'all. The damn dog got attacked, baby. And I still don't know everything she said about him, but all I know, she said that she had Maltese, 4 Maltese, and Charlie need to get off the cameras. Do y'all understand? Like, if I wanted to, like, literally become a content creator and go hard, all I got to do is put Charlie on the screen. People love animals. Charlie's shorts on YouTube get more views than anything. People love dogs. So it's so easy, like True said, Charlie is the content. I guess she got mad, child. I guess she got mad. But Toya, my husband and I, we gonna record that same thing that y'all did, you and OB did with the mother-in-law. I told him, he said, hell, you know my mama gonna say, my mama ain't taking up for my black ass. She'll be like, hit nope, I ain't seen him. Call his ass because I'm gonna cuss him out too. Because he need to be at home. My mother-in-law don't play no games. He told her it's messed up his money with people feeling like he's cheating. And that's sad to even manipulate that girl like that. Good morning, Tony Love. Toya, I tried to watch your live, but it was gone. Yeah, and they over there messing with Toya. Like, people, that's what I don't understand. Leave people alone. They not messing with you. Like, people don't be bothering nobody. I seen whoever that woman was looking a hot mess that you shared. Like, leave people alone. They just be all in other people's comments, watching your every move. You can't even comment. And that's what they've been doing for me since the very beginning, y'all. I don't go to nobody's page. You ain't never seen me besides now on Amber's page. But when we was beefing, I never went to them people page and said nothing. But they could tell you every comment. That damn black lungs Tamik, that's the number one stalker in the comments. She know what everybody done said. And then they go run back to they retarded leader radio over there, and then she get to repeating it. Yeah, what you said about me in the comments. This is my mouth. This my hands and my phone that I pay AT&T every damn month. I owe their ass not. These people weird. They try to take your freedoms away. Jackie said she went for a consultation. They told her she had no case. Ashley, you lying. You ain't tell me that. Huh? Fortune is still up. Okay. Ashley, you did not tell me that she said that. You're welcome, Toy. Then they're gonna say she keeping Mama away. Yep. I just seen Lovely, that page, LOVELEE. They had a basically Bree in a jail cell saying something crazy like her keeping the kid away. Let me tell my husband where I'm at. He even woke up talking about what you doing? Where you at? He over there stalking my TikTok, sending me heart eyes, something he seen I posted. Oh, okay, I definitely will, Toya. I will. I'll tag you in it. Bullies pick with people they think are easy targets. Yes, they do, Danny. They need to leave Toya alone. She said she was done, and she was, and she's been done, and they know that. But they won't give her that recognition. But the second she, come in somebody live or do whatever, because she support everybody. So, girl, it's just sad. Child, some of these people, social is all they have. Good morning, Dimitri. Yes, bit radio. Good morning, Teresa. Yes, but yeah, that just blew me watching that poor girl's live last night. I just want to take her and talk some sense into her. Like, girl, save yourself. Now is the time. Please save yourself because you only setting yourself up for heartache and pain. And I see it, and I think, like I said, she's such a sweet girl, and you can just tell. But my God, he gonna ruin her. Like them old people say, he gonna run her. Good morning, perfectly imperfect. It's sun so bright, it's hard for me to see the comments, y'all. I'm still getting my walk on. But hopefully, I hope that wherever her daughter is, she's safe with the mother, whatever, in school doing her thing. And then I hope that she can get herself together. This may have been a good reset that she needed because she, was saying she don't like to pay bills. And when men hear that, you become a dependent to them, and they can treat you. Look, y'all, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna make sure because I see this comment from Monique. Candy, you have to realize a narc has a mean dark heart. The proof is in the pudding. Yes, it is. Good morning, Rita M. Yes, they have a very dark heart. I know. Look, whew, Lord, I promise you, Monique, those people, they're different. There is male, female, and narcs. That's what I look at them as because they are different creatures. It's nothing like anything I've ever seen. And I actually always I like researching. And I'm like, man, I wish I was a doctor where I can crack open a narc's brain just to see what is the difference between a narcissist and a regular, just normal person. What makes them, is it childhood? Like it's something I promise you, if I was back in school and I'm thinking about going back, oh Lord, but I got a lot going on. I'm Lord, just thinking about that. I ain't got time for no school. But what goes on in a narc's brain? Is it they've been spoiled from childhood? Did their mama give them everything they wanted as a child? Um, did they not get enough love and attention as a child? Like I promise you, I just want to research narcs because they're different. They are definitely different. But I don't know if y'all follow Blueface and Krishan and Nevaeh, or whatever her name is. Y'all, I've been following them for a little while now. I don't know everything that's going on, but oh my God, over the last few days, Krishan has gone back and Blueface, they back messing around. I'm sure it's just for streaming because they made so much money in 1 week. And all them streamers, they do that for money. But when I tell you that man is such a narcissist and he a young narcissist, I'm like, Lord have mercy. But the way he treat those women, you can tell he got mama issues, first of all. However, not only mama issues, I can't keep faulting him because their dumb asses is the one that keep letting him play games in between all three of them because it's the wife Jaden too. So he has, yeah, look at this rabbit. Look at this little cute rabbit. Where you at? There you go. I love nature. But yeah, they always out here while we walk. But yeah, you can't keep faulting Blueface. You got Nevaeh, big and pregnant, out there acting a fool at the baby shower. Krishan shows up at the house, wherever the baby shower at. Krishan shows up there. You got Nevaeh going to get a goddamn knife because they got beef. But I found out this morning that when Blueface and Krishan was together and she was pregnant, Nevaeh did the same thing to her. So this is Krishan's get back. Y'all, I'm sick of these narcissistic ass men. I'm so sick of these narcissistic ass men. It's bad, but they women keep allowing it. They keep allowing it. And a person again will only do what you allow. And I see it. A narc is not happy within. They feel as though they need attention to feel whole because internally they are not whole. Yes, Sandra. And that's why a narc will always cheat because they have to feel that completeness, that wholeness at all times. Hey, ladies. Hey, Lady Love. What a beautiful morning. Have a wonderful, blessed day. You too, Lady Love. Oh my goodness, Candy. I follow them and it's crazy. It's real. It's a circus. He is so disrespectful. When I tell you, Tony, that man's so disrespectful, they said I just watched something he didn't know. Apparently his hold up, my headphone going out. Let me put the speaker on. Yeah, but apparently he did not know his was on. Y'all, he was mad disrespectful towards that girl. She's big and pregnant, his baby. And then I read this is his child, so it's all kind of. I believe it's his. I don't know. I wouldn't know. But hold on, let me change that back. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what the hell I did. I'll just take it off. Yeah, but he is so mad, um, disrespectful. It makes no sense. He calls her bitches. Um, he just oh my god, and it bothered me because this girl is literally due any day, and she is stressing that baby completely the hell out. That's what bothers me. Forget her; she's an adult. But we need her healthy to bring this baby into this world. But y'all, I'm telling you, he did the same thing to Krishan, and look how that child turned out. And they keep blaming her, and she had her issues when she was pregnant, drinking and doing all kind of stuff. But he stressed these women out while they're carrying his seed, and he don't give a damn. I'm like, hell no. Why y'all putting up with this damn scribble face ass nigga? It just, oh my God, I be want to slap some of these young girls. Um, Sandra, I agree with you. It's a very bad spirit to have. Levette, I dated a narc for over 10 years. Sandra, girl, how did you do that? I would be under the jail. It's no way possible. Candy, narcs have unresolved issues from their childhood. Danny, that's what I'm trying to figure. So the one I dated, he came off as him and his mom had a civilized relationship. His dad was deceased. But the way it was explained to me, he's the last of four boys. No, three boys and one girl. But I didn't see the childhood trauma. Now I don't know about it, everything that happened in their past either, but it had to be something there with the way that he acted. He was very respectful to his mom, though. But something was there with his childhood, had to be. I know his parents divorced when he was like in 10th grade, but I still don't know the underlying history as a child. What happened? Did he feel neglected because he was the last child, or did they give him so much attention as a last child? I don't know. I don't know. He ain't my problem no more though. He this other girl I know problem. And somebody tried to tell her. I've had two people that I know that dated him. And one fool married him and she divorced him 6 months later after me. And the other girl, people tried to tell her. She ain't won't listen. So, baby, when I say I see them posts, I be like, oh, he taking her through there, taking her through there. But that's what they do. They don't listen. And Blue left with Krishan. Tony Love left with Krishan. She out there acting a fool. Called the police on him because he get up and leave. He in the car in the damn Benz truck with Krishan. I said, Danny, yes, you have to just sit back and see them self-destruct, and it's hilarious to watch. Good morning, Tasha Tony. Lavette, I felt as though I was letting my nieces down and they looked up to me. I had to leave that man in happy idea. Is Sandra, and that's what people don't realize. When we stay, we're teaching these young girls that it's okay to be treated this way. That's why my daughter never seen me settle for nothing. Baby, you ain't gonna see your mama going through nothing. My children have never seen me argue. They've never seen me cussing nobody out, not even their father. Because I don't want my daughter to think that that's okay. My daughter got that spirit just like me. Boy, bye. Next. Like she's not tolerating no nigga and his bullshit. We don't tolerate at all. Good morning, Fruity Pebbles. Candy, I dated enough for 2 years. The worst of my life. I ended up needing back surgery. I thank God for delivering. Tasha, no, I said last week, narcs make you physically sick. They'll have you in pain and you don't even know where the pain coming from. Physical pain. I told y'all that my ex-narc is the one that married him. God bless her. Name is Jamie. She's so sweet. She's remarried now, happy. loving, just I'm glad, glowing. And that girl told me she had two cysts in her ovaries that went from a size of a quarter to a size of a softball in 2 months. That man made them cysts grow. That she was physically sick, hospitalized. He left her, he didn't even bring her to a damn hospital surgery appointment. Then got mad and left her there and told her call her mama. I said, I could never deal with nobody like that. The girl had to call her mother to get her mother to come bring her from the hospital to bring her back to their house. And then they get back to the house and she got to go up the stairs to get to their, I guess her bedroom is upstairs. He down there, she praying, because she's a God-fearing woman. She praying. He turning the music up high as hell because he don't want to hear her praying loud. She say the louder he turned the music up, the louder she prayed. Finally, she said, I walked down them stairs, y'all. I held my incision and told him, get the hell out of my house. He wouldn't leave. She called the police. That was the day. That was it. And that was the last day. That was on for her surgery. She said, I couldn't take it no more. And baby, she divorced that man. Sandra, I understand. I always choose peace over everything. You did the right thing. Yes, she did do the right thing. You may not understand it now and it may hurt, but in the end, the girl, that's why I say when you free from a narc, ain't no going back. They be talking about Bree still won't rob it. Girl, once you get free from a narc, because it take you so long to leave. Because they sucker you back in and they constantly keep getting in touch with you and making fake numbers to tell you this. They know what they doing. They good at what they do. They're very good at what they do. And they sucker you back in and you like, damn, how in the hell I let this happen? But you only gonna get about 2, 3 good days. And here go that narc peeking his head back through again because they can't stay consistent because it's not them. And don't let a narc have money like the one I had. He was an engineer, a senior engineer, and had money. He was one of the worst type narcs there is. Because he could wine and dine you, take you on trips and do everything else. And then, baby, you be on vacation fussing. And if whoever in here has ever dated a narc, do you realize holidays, birthdays, it's like they turn up that narcissism? If you ever experienced that, put it in the chat. I'm telling you, they turn up something about holidays, your birthday, when you're out and doing things, having events. I don't know what it is. They turn it up almost like, I guess because they're not getting the attention or something. So they're gonna make themselves the damn birthday. Candy, I dated a narc. I read that one. He told her, stop looking at my phone. It's 30 hoes in here I'm talking to. I pray I taught my daughter self-respect so they never allow that type of disrespect. Lord. Oh, Lord. Mm-mm. Well, Blueface told Nevaeh something about just know I had the other bee pregnant or something like this. It was so disrespectful when they was in the car on the way to the baby shower. And he said, just know I got another bitch right now beside me or something like that. It was just like, girl, I would have slapped the shit out of him. Oh my God, I would have slapped the shit out of him. He beat me mentally and physically. Tasha, I am so sorry to hear that. I'm glad. I hope you out of that situation. I don't know. I might have missed some of your comments, but look, please don't ever. No, you got to know your worth, baby. And I know once you get in, it's easy to say, people should leave. It is, but you don't know people's situation, just like Amira. She has nowhere to go. Well, she says she have nowhere to go. I go check myself into the shelter before I deal with his bullshit. They got shelters for women and children out there. Peace is what it's about. A narc would definitely dismiss your pain, whether physically or mental. Thank you, Sonia, for telling everybody good morning. Yes. Good morning, Toya E. Um, yeah. Oh, okay, Tasha, I see. Thank you. I'm so glad I'm free. I'm glad you free too, baby girl. It's nothing like it. I'm telling you. That being away from a narc is better than having a freaking $100,000 in your account. It's nothing like that peace that surpass all understanding. Good morning, Lady E. Yes, it's the calm and peaceful. They like the drama. They love drama. Sharissa, 17 years. I don't be understanding how. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I couldn't go 6 months. I was literally what I believe was about 6 months, and I was ready. I was running, and I spent another 6 months trying to get the hell away from his ass, and he kept on coming, and still, like I told y'all last week, still be sending stuff to my damn work phone, acting like he looking for somebody else. Oh Lord, y'all don't understand. My whole block list is a whole bunch of 346 numbers, because he'll go use a Google Voice number and use the same prefix as my number. And he put this little innuendo so I'll know it's him. Like he always used a emoji with sunglasses on. So he gonna put that in every post so I'll know it's him. The man know I'm married. He just don't care. And it's like they do that to still feel connected some kind of way. If you respond, it's like it feeds them, their supply. Basically, that's what they looking for. Tasha, you can get away with your pride, dignity, and reclaim independence. I did, and the feeling is amazing. Mhm. Bad Bree used to have very, very bad headaches. I remember that song. Yeah, I remember she had very, very bad headaches. You're right. I didn't even think about that. Yes, I've been feeling for 4 years now. She has somewhere to go but don't want to. Exactly. He ain't took her through there enough, J. Lou. And I was telling Camille this morning, her and I were texting. I said, look, she's already got mental issues. She got she a little throwed off, a little basket case. And she seems so fragile already. It's gonna be way worse than what he did to Bree. Way worse. Cause see, Bree, she been almost 4 years in this thing dealing with the drama. And it done made her so damn strong. Like she don't even baby, they be trying. They try to throw every fiery dart at that girl. And I know, and I wasn't going to mention anything, but I seen a post this morning. I didn't know that she actually came out and told everybody that CPS was at that baby girl's school last week. I didn't even know she posted it till this morning. See what I mean? CPS was at the school last week, and she showed the paperwork on her live. I'm sorry, not live. I guess it was on her story. Oh, she had navy blue on. I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can find it. But one of them hater pages was sharing it, trying to say they was talking negative. But why? Sorry, my phone was ringing and I don't know who it was. I'm gonna have to call them back. But yeah, why does that girl have to go through that? CPS dealing with that at Lauren's school. That just makes no sense. But um, hold on. I'm gonna read y'all comments and then I'm gonna have to jump off. I think that might have been a work call. I'm catching up. Yep. While I applaud all that got away and survived. Me too, Tony Love. It's Charlie Mark, Lady E. Charlie is marked safe, girl. Security got him inside. He is inside. Keep your head high. Ignore any loud noise of people judging you. You got this. Yes, Tasha. It's been years and he still find ways to contact me or send me a picture we took. Ain't that crazy, Toyi? And all of them do the same thing. They all do the same thing to each other. I remember when Jazzy T said Bree used to be crying with every very, very bad headaches. Yep. I remember that. I'm in therapy now behind a 6-year relationship with a narcissist. Sad part is I had a child that's a narcissist. Oh my God. I love my child, but it's not damn easy. Fruity Pebbles, my God. I've heard that it's hard to parent a narcissist. Mm-mm. Candy, yes, he is still stalking her. Yep. She used to have debilitating headaches that she would actually have to go to ER for. And you know what? I have not heard her say nothing about a headache, migraine, none of that. Mm-mm. Thank you. I lost contact with my children for 2 years, never again, just because I didn't want my grown boys to hurt that narc for my. Oh, wow, Tasha. Wow. Yeah, they went to all the schools and homes. She talked about it during her party. I missed that part. And I was in the party, but I missed that part the other night, Lady Love. Yes, they did. She got a call and had to go up there. But when you got the dumb scarecrow ass sister on a live saying, yeah, and call CPS because CPS need to know, and I might do it myself. Like that's inciting and encouraging people to call CPS on some bullshit that you pulled out your ass. Because if something happened 2 years ago and you didn't report it, your ass need to be arrested if you didn't report what Lauren so-called told you. But see, they do that and they don't think about that baby had just started school, interrupting school day, having to interview a child of some bullshit because they mad at the mama. And then think about it, she's at a new school and a new school environment. Y'all know how them teachers is and them principals. Oh Lord, CPS coming up to the school. Come on. That's just like, why do that to her? Why continue putting that girl through all that BS? And then you think you hurting her and you end up hurting the damn kids you claim. Oh, I love them kids. I love them for kids. No, you don't. You don't love them. So stop even saying that. You don't even love the one that's your own flesh and blood. It takes years. Yes, I'm in counseling and scared to be alone at night. I had to go get my, wow. Well, definitely, Tasha, you are in our prayers, baby. You will get through this. You will definitely get through this. Pokey said they need to start locking the people up who was making false claims. Pokey, but guess what? And it happened the day before court. So why she thinks she's sitting her silly ass in jail? Matter of fact, she had court this morning at 10 o'clock. It's 10:21 daytime. So guess you before the judge now. But it happened for a reason. My ex-Norx tries to keep in touch with my son. Sandra, I had to threaten mine. I said, you call my son phone again, I promise you. And then they daddy got in his tail. Um, hey Miss White, how you doing? I haven't seen you in the comments. Somebody look, I was gonna tell you, Miss White, somebody made a comment, but I ain't gonna mention it on this live. I'm gonna have to tell you on the back end where somebody brought you up while y'all was away. But she was attacking me, but she brought you in it. Uh, hey Sharissa, praying for all that has been through this, praying God's healing completely and whole. Yes, Sonia. I have a cousin that had me thinking the whole damn family was the problem, and all along it was him. Damn, I had to start dealing with him from a distance. It's always somebody else's fault. Always somebody else's fault, Lady E. When it comes to a narc, it is never them. They got to blame somebody. They'll blame the damn dog before they take any kind of accountability. Fine, I finally caught you live. Oh yeah. I go live sometime with my dog, Miss White. But girl, my dog got attacked last week, child. My dog got haters. I thought he just had his aunties that be, like to see him wag his tail around the neighborhood and mark his little territory. But child, my dog, I had to put him under secret protection. He with the Secret Service now. The woman watched my every move. She talked about my dog, y'all. That's like my baby. And they wonder why she moves so much, Tammy. Exactly. It's a shame that the girl got to move in silence to the point where, because these idiots just keep calling CPS, keep calling CPS. Leave that girl and her children alone. Let her be a parent, a mother. I was like, damn. And now they all starting to get scared because she mentioned the other day how, leaving social media or whatever. And I missed that part too. Um, but I've seen so many posts and she's talking about leaving social media. That's because she gonna starve their ass. I'll starve all their ass. I'll leave social media and make them figure it out. They'll just go leech on to somebody else's story though and attack that woman for $1. The narc I used to date start going over to my mama house, asking about Keisha. Girl, they bring me into everything, and I'm the one that barely know. I know you didn't know, Miss White. I know you didn't know. It was that fishy thing over there. That girl. And I was like, why would she even say that? She over there was lying like she doing now about that paperwork. Tasha, we are here for you. Just take one moment at a time. You will get there. Keeping you in prayer. Yes. Thank you, Lavette. And ladies who, have gone through and survived a narc, y'all, this is a, time where we could reach out and definitely, especially people that got longevity and how did you survive? How did you get out? Because that you got to be in a support group when it comes to them. They all the same. They all have play the same games. They do the same thing. They act the same way. I'm telling you. Some are worse than others. And they have that narc, Amora has covered him before. The one who actually was he actually was, I guess you could say, diagnosed as a narcissist. I forgot his name, but watch, follow him on Facebook and YouTube. I'm telling you, he's a diagnosed narcissist, knows that he's a narcissist, and he's teaching about narcissists. He is the best teacher, but at least he know it. He knew something was wrong with him, and he actually went and got the therapy and the help he needed, and they diagnosed him. We just be diagnosing people ourselves because we see the behaviors, but this man is clinically diagnosed as a narcissist. I don't know many people that's clinically diagnosed, so I would definitely follow him because you got to know the signs. I mean, we see it every day. Because to think about, and that damn Robert, baby, I've been diagnosed him, but just how he is, how selfish he is. I thought about the fact that this man didn't even say, rest in peace, Alexis. Y'all know we was on the opposite side of Alexis. And if that didn't touch your heart when she passed and still touching your heart, something is wrong with you. Your heart is broken and you need a new one. So anybody that spoke against that, I don't understand them. I just keep away from evil folk like that. But this man ain't even have the decency to say, to post rest in peace. That girl, I remember her throwing cash app parties for him. I remember that. And I'm glad, she didn't even, Amber had her community. I seen Miss White, I seen Mika, Deb, and, and that's what it's about. She didn't have to go through that alone, but that's the the little amount of decency you could have posted RIP or whatever, praying for you. Because Amber said Bree reached out and told her that. And think about that, y'all. Bree, the one that they hate so much, reached out and they used to tear her down. That's what I'm saying. If you can't have an ounce of freaking compassion during a time like that man don't care about nobody. And I don't understand why they still uphold his bullshit. He don't care about them. He care. You see whose chats he's in now and whose stuff he's sharing? The two loudmouths. The ones that's coming full force for his ex-wife right now. The ones he know are crash outs. So he over there in janky chat who done said the most disgusting things about him and his child, and Fisher and planned on running a rod up his ass. So that's what he care about. He love the ones who can crash out and who could belittle his wife and them children the most. That's who he support. If you around here making videos like them other ones harming their loop, he don't care about them. They ain't loud enough. Good morning, Cecilia. I'm definitely praying for you and praying for you. Praying with you and praying for you. It's going to take some time, but the more you stay in counseling, the more free you will become. Yes. That's why I love the loud talkers, because y'all my peace. I don't care about the drama they try to bring our way. You ladies are beautiful, intelligent, loving women. Oh, Tasha. See, y'all don't even never know what people be going through. Good morning, elevated aura. That man had me thinking his ex and her mama was out to unalive him. Had me thinking somebody was after me. What? Child. Good morning, Raccoon Mommy. Grand Rising Tamika. Um, hold up, y'all. I'm a little behind on these. Hey, this is a new me. Um, I lost some of the comments, y'all. Lady Love, yeah, I spoke on a mirror, child. She said, at first I felt bad. Then I was like, she isn't going to listen. It was sad. I had to stop listening. Yeah, Lady Love, it's manipulation. She being controlled. We just, I talked about it earlier. You can go back in because I got to jump off here in a second. I'm off beginning tomorrow. So I got a lot of stuff I got to get to today. But she's just being controlled. We've seen this story before. What I seen yesterday sitting on that bed was Brie all over again. I hate to tell you. And then, I don't know if you watched the whole video, and I told them how she said they broke up the morning of she went to jail, and it made, I think it was Monica, somebody, they made a lot of sense when they said that it could have been where they had gotten into it or something, and maybe the police was called, and her mama came to get her, but she turned around in the same live and said they broke up yesterday. So it's we will never know. My mom said her ex-narc is not doing well. Older men still harasses her. Wow. Mental illness. Lee Hammock. Yes, mental illness. Lee Hammock. Hammock. He is also in the film The Narcissist Playbook that I watched this weekend. Oh, okay. One thing I can say, when you deal with one narcissist, you definitely can recognize them 6 miles away. I agree. And I bet you won't deal with another one, because when you see him, you're going to run. Alexis and Amber had 2 cash out parties for RH, and he couldn't give condolences. Sad reality. It really is, Alicia. I used to be scared to tell anyone because I was scared to be judged. I lost my husband in 2019 and was looking for love and ran to a narc. Yeah, yeah, Tasha. That's normally what happened. That bum doesn't have no compassion. He only uses his daddy's death when Toya mentions him. He has no empathy or sympathy. I totally agree, Raccoon Mommy. I used to date a narcissist for 6 months. He tried to put his hands on me. I put a cast iron skillet on him and haven't seen him since he found out I was crazy too. That's what I'm talking about, Angie. Let that Negro know you crazy too. Hey, that's what you gotta do. I'm telling you, I did that to mine. Did that to my ex, baby. He was like, he called my mama and everything was like, this girl crazy. She sure is very crazy. Trust me. Suppressed it for many years, but it's still there. Do not play with me. People don't realize that kids will cling to their parents no matter what, regardless of how good or bad the parents are. So no outside forces, internet calling CPS on her would change them. And the look, Miss White, you are absolutely right. Good or bad, we know some of these mamas and daddies out here that ain't worth a dime, but them kids still love them. They still love them. I mean, I just wish they would just leave her alone. He's in Genie and Fishy chat, not in his real supporters and CC comments. RH loves controversy. I agree, Alicia. Another one to follow is HG Tudor, which is his alias, because he doesn't want anyone to know his identity. He is a narcissistic psychopath. What? He has a YouTube channel. Damn. I'm a screenshot that because I want to follow him. Hey, Tamara. Hopefully you feeling well, girl. Exactly, Miss White. Kids, no matter who their parents are, right? Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Cassandra. Y'all caught me at the end because I'm about to get off, but it could be scary. Get people you can trust in your circle. Yes. Thank you, Monique, for giving her Tasha some advice, and Sonia and everybody else I see that's doing it. When he make the Sharia mad, she will come out and tell it all. Yes, Lady Love. Everyone have a blessed day. I have to start my day at Candy. Quiet on the love it. Yes, indeed. Oh, y'all just pouring into Tasha. Y'all are really pouring into Tasha. Narcissists know vulnerable people and empaths. They prey on them. They do. I think he made her say that because he's fighting for custody, and this whole time he was harboring a fugitive, and that's gonna make Toya E. I agree. I agree. I it definitely was. He made her say that, and that's exactly what it is. He know he fighting for custody, so they got to come out here and put that image out. But um, calling out Josh in the name of her and Brianna hurts my heart for Lala. Oh my God, Miss White, because she has to deal with that. Like, oh my God, to even have that baby having to address whether her brother touched her or not. They don't even think about how hard that is, how difficult and disgusting it is. I mean, that little girl had to go back to school to sit in class after being questioned at. They like that's the kind of stuff I think deeper than just them showing up to a school. Now they got to deal with that in their mind. Like they just messing that child up and don't even care. All because of Brianna. Because they mad at Bri. For what? And Bri ain't did nothing to these damn women. It's just crazy. No, Lady Love, I don't know when the court date is. Right, Tamika. Yeah, Tamara, you gotta go catch up, girl. You gotta go catch up. Amira got out yesterday, child, and did a live last night. But Sonya, yes, he's so disconnected from his feelings and emotions. He really is. And he don't even know reality anymore. AI has only made him worse, honestly. Because he can put this superficial life up that he wish he had. And it's just real sad. It really is sad. But you guys have a oh my God, Miss White. Yes, I agree. I agree. Yeah, my husband pulling out on me. Let me get off this phone. I don't know where he headed, but I will talk to y'all later. Much love. Have a good day, and see y'all in the chat. Where you headed?